We need some news out of our tech friends. Some AI deals. What is going on? Uh, 24 points away from the all-time high yesterday.
Yo, Sox 5150. So we're back and we're live. Today, adjust my chair. Today, man, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm wrong. I'm on the other side. I shorted way back a couple days ago. And you see I'm down in this position right here on the ES. Now what I'm doing is decision time. We got the the CPI numbers came out this morning. Check out a video for that. And we got our unemployment numbers came out this morning, and this is where we at. We are at the market that came out at 8:30 this morning. So this is where I'm at. This is my position. I'm down here at the 50 off of this fib. Not good position. I was I won't even talk about why I did it because I was hitting them and it was supposed to be a small trade, and it ended up right here. Ended up that was where I was trading, doing some shorts, and then boom, it took off on me right there. And this is where we are now. So what I'm thinking about doing, uh, I got 851. If I lose this two, I have six. I'll still be green and start over again. And I'm gonna short. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna short, but short up here. So this is where we at, right? We're gonna close this out. So let's go for it. We'll close, cancel that order. And this one, well, look, it's starting to come down. Is it? I mean, I don't think it's gonna come down to where I need it to come because if we look at this for this is the daily right here, and we can see here the low for the day is 65.21. 65.21 for the day. And let's go down here though. This is what's important. The first 15 minutes. This is the CPI numbers right here. And you can see the range on that chart on that from here. So this is CPI 830. And CPI, the range was 65.62 and 65.36. 65.36. 65.36 does not help this 65.05. So I'm gonna close this out. Covering the short. That's gonna cost me. Wait, let's look first. Let's see where we're at. 858 is where we are. Close it, cover it, and send. All right, so we're waiting for 65.22, and we'll cover it. Price now is 65. I mean 65.52. And of course, it's going up. I'm not gonna chase. I'll wait, but that's gonna lower my P&L for the year to date. But then I'll instantly go back in and short back down the other way, and we'll see what happens. Or yeah, because I don't know if we're gonna go higher. Let's just see this. I mean, when you're wrong, right? So we're here, and yeah, that would have been. If I'd have went the other way, I'd have had that. If, shoulda, and coulda, and woulda does not help you at all. But yeah, we're in the middle right now. So we got 15 minutes before the market starts. And let's go to the 30-minute right quick. All right, so we're out now. We shorted and we covered our short. Sometimes you got to get out of your losses. Now, what does that do to me? My P&L, that was on the September. So, only took me down 100. So I'm at 705. I'm still good. We still in these streets. Hey. All right, but we were in the wrong side. So where are we at now? Now we are free to trade. So
76, the low 23,838. 50% is right here. We're 23,905. So
all right, so we're gonna track this out and we're gonna trade this CPI number today.
back up.
And this is our range right here. So matter of fact, on here, we're gonna do a fib. We're gonna take this other fib off. Let's see, scroll back. Do we have another one? What is this? I ain't sure what that is. We're gonna remove that. We don't reset. We just wanna trash that one. Trash that. All right, so we're gonna clean all this up. And what we're gonna trade today, we're gonna see we got this on the 4 hour. Let's put this on the 5 minute and 8:30.
Talk about available here.
So this is what I'm gonna do a fib on. I'm gonna do a fib on this. Is the CPI numbers right here. Came out at 8:30, and you can see how far it went down. So let's get us a fib on this, please. And we're gonna trade this range today. Um, we'll bring it down. Now, slide this over. All right, so make sure I got, all right, slide that over. All right, so make sure I got this lined up. The high should be 65, 62. Nice, got that. And the low should be 65, 36. Cool, got that. Look at that, boy. Go ahead, boy. All right, so that's what we're gonna trade is in this range right here. And on the 5 minute, you can see we're sitting at the 74. Wait, this fib is set up. I don't like this in decimals. It's cool like that though. Well, let's edit it out anyway. All right, let's see. We got this at decimals. I want to change this to, I keep my 50% as green. Yellow is 38.2, 76.4, 76.4 is yellow also. Those are my caution levels. 61.8 is green. Make that a bigger line since everybody seems to go to that. All right, let's see.
Something go to the small markets last night. It says it starts, all of this battle to out shopping at the beginning that day. It calculates in these NASDAQ points. Right, so on far left, that's one NASDAQ, that's one NASDAQ point. By the car, it's X amount of NASDAQ. So I was getting ready to do the math, get that number in a little bit, but see how many NASDAQ points do you need to retire? I realized we couldn't go from like they gotta go from that video. So
All right, so that's where we at. So what we're gonna do is trade in this range. Right now we're at 76.76, and I wonder if I should I put this. What is this coefficient left top? Put this on the right.
Sanford is far from a lot of retirees. Why? Why? Why should you listen to the
Extend to the left, extend to the right.
where it's going?
All right, so this is where we're sitting on the 5 minute, and we'll figure out what, like I said, this is our range. And so right now we're hitting a 76, which is at 65.55. So if you look over here, 65.55 is this. So do we short there? No, we're gonna not short there. That's in the middle. We're gonna just stay right there in the middle. See where we go. Now, are we pushing up? Let's see. I don't know. Let's go down to the ticks. All right, so you can see right here, pull down, bouncing right now, and we're heading back up. Waked out right there. Volume is light. 9:22 is the time. Truthfully, oh man, I didn't mean to move my field. Go to the higher time frame. Go to the 5 minute. 65, 62. All right. Option Millionaire is live. My man. All right, so again, we're wicking right here at 65.55. Um, but I'm sure that when the market starts, maybe we'll run up to what is this? That's 10 points in between. So we get here, and I'll probably short back down 65.62 and 65.36. 65.62 and down to 65.49. So I'll probably do that. Just trade from the or trade from 65.52, yeah, to 65.62. That's 10 points. Yeah. Let's see, what are we at? Here to there, that's 65.55 to 62. That's 7 points up. I mean, I could go up just to try to see if we catch some from 55, from 55 to 62. What are we looking like? Let's do it. We got 6 minutes before the market starts. So we could do a 65.55. Let's do that. Keep it an even number, 65.55. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna trade right here, 65.55 and 65. Let's do 10 points. So we're gonna do the 10 points, 65.65, just slightly above. We'll short there. And opening range will be 65.55 to 65.62, 65.65. So see if we can get 10 points either way. All right. Right now we're just holding up. Nothing's happening.
I think right now I'm just gonna be sitting on hands. I think if I was gonna take any positions, just because I'm trading a much larger time frame, trading hours,
I got Top Step in the background too. That's what you hear.
right?
Shout out to them. Those cats be trading with some bread. He trading oil. Uh,
Yesterday, 2 days ago. How's one coming into the film? Well, we just had a pretty decent spike coming up, up CPI. So we can actually start getting back to that.
so we already started heading up.
17.
I was hoping to get to 65.55 and then ride that up. They're trying to get me out of my 2 points.
Like, it was marked down they very junior quite on less guys. So he's a little bit fun here. Maybe right now.
Yeah, see, 65.55 is just below it. And like it's already, I needed to bounce. I needed to come down and snatch me an order. Here we go. Heading my way. 56, 55, 55. Let's go. Nope, bounce. Is 56 gonna be the bounce? One more time. I need to snag. I need to order. I need to get this right here. Trying to stay 65.55. All right, that works out. That's it's wicking at 57. All right, let's go 65.56. 65.55. We'll get it this time. Heading back. I'm gonna order it. Nope, we building. I know you like what one what's 1 point? What's 1 point? Okay, so where are we at? We're gonna have to are we gonna have to give in at this 1 point and go with 56? Bro. Got 29, we got 1 minute. All right, so I'm gonna have to go with it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy market ready. All right, very well. We'll just have to go here. Not a good position. I'm chasing, but I wanted to be in before the market started. So we're in now at 65.58. There it is. We're off to the races. And remember, we got our orders up here at the top. Just trying to get, I think, 10 points. Look at that. That they picked it up. I could have waited. I could have waited. Patience pays. You see that? I hopped in the middle and I shouldn't have. But it's okay. All right, so where we going now? Where we heading? Our order is up here 65, 65. 65, 65. We're waiting. We got a lot to go.
All-time highs is 565. So get those all-time highs in Nasdaq. We're about 16. We're 16 at the 565 all-time high in. He has pushed
All
up.
right, we heading up 65, 60. 65, 65 is the all-time high. Can we set another one? Let's see.
Saying just with my strategy, I don't know how much I would tighten it up and
All
take it.
right. We gave up the gas a little bit there, 65.60. Like I said, I'm in a poor position, man, because I chased it. I got in the middle. I should have kept my 55. Just been patient. 65.60. We're looking for 65.65. 65.61. This is just in this opening minute, opening 5 minutes. 65.61. Need 4 more points. 3 more points. Let's see if we can get this first 5 minute range. Catch on this volatility. Like, listen, right now what we at is 65, 61, 65, 61, heading up. Why? Well, remember we had CPI unemployment and everything. So unemployment was higher. So that means that the Fed more than likely will cut rates. So the market should be reacting to this in a bullish manner. All right, we're building right here. We're consolidated at 65, 60, 65, 62. Um, pulling back 65, 59. Let's see. Nice wick. Let's build on this. Stop right there at 59. So what we got going on here? We got the ask is 65, 62. Everything's going up. Russell's going up. Well, Russell's red. 20 oh, there it is. 2388. QQQ's 56, 583. SPY is 65, 654. Running out of gas. We're running out of gas right here to 65, 62. We've touched that one, two, three, four times and we gave up, pulled back. Look at that. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 times gave up the gas. So yeah. I know I got a note around here somewhere where somebody said that if 5 touch point breakout or 5 touch point some shit. But I'm not sure. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, and then bam. But let's see if that's true or if we're gonna go up again and break through it. All right. 1 more minute left for the first 5 minutes. And so far we have not made it up to 65.55. So we got 3 points to go, 4 points to go. All right, first 5 minutes in, and that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. Fair enough. I'm not cutting out. I'll just stay in and we'll see. NQ is turning over. So we're in the order at 65.58. All right, we're pulling back 65.60, heading back down. So that didn't work out at all. I was a little too ambitious. A little too ambitious. One, my positioning was wrong. Let's look at this. Yeah, it's $5. Yeah, look at that. We're bouncing. So we're waiting for 65, 65. See if we can get it. It's on the 30 minute I'm looking at right now. We went even with the CPI number. So we did not push up higher. So maybe I should have made that my target, yay. But that would have been better if I'd have got in at 55. Yeah, you look at this, I'm up here all the way at the top. Yeah, poor entry. Poor entry, and you witnessed it. Right, heading back down now. See if we get us a bounce, get some more gas, and head back up. Are the orders filling up here? 65, 60. Yeah, 58. They're going down and grabbing this. Oh, yeah, they're going to go down to 65, 53. Get all those orders. Up back down to 65, 55 again. They'll probably come back and hit this 53, grab all this liquidity right here. We got it at 58. We got some numbers. Really got some at 53. All right, so we're holding right here, 56, 57. And we are all the way up here at light air. Ain't much air up here. We at Superman levels. I mean, it's filling in. Well, it's probably shorts because that's the high, that's the top. Coming back down, we're gonna hit these 53s. Grab this up, I'm sure of it. Let's see. All right, a little bounce. We still got a lot right here. All right, we're back on the gas. Back on the gas. Let's see if we can get this all-time high right quick. This first 15 minutes. Let's see, we'll switch over here to Options Millionaire and check him out this morning. All right, we gave up. We heading back down to get that 53 like I thought. Yep, look at that. Yeah, we're coming back to get snatch this liquidity. Look at all those orders right there, Daddy. Yeah. Now where are we sitting? What do we have down here? 65.36. That's the low. So 65.36. Let's look and see where if there's anything down there. I'll take this off. 65. Uh, yeah. Yeah, that's the bottom. We got a lot of orders right there. They waiting on that. I'm thinking I might give up on this all-time high up here and just take this 2 points next time it gets up to 65, 59 or whatever, and get out and start over. Yeah, we're building. Nah, I'll hold out. We did go down and get this 53. Yeah, look, we're eating that up, eating it up. Should I go in long right here? Just do another one. Go for two. Go for two. See, I think it was rejected. Yeah, because I'm already in one. Very interesting. See, so if I was smart, I would have waited until we got down to the bottom. Let me look and make sure. Are we at the bottom of no, but yeah, we should pull back up off of this oh yeah, I need to change that because well, it could get some gas, man. It could pop up. That's a lot of air right there though. It's only what is that? It's only 3 points. We can make it. Probably make it before the day's over. So first 15 is looks like it's gonna be a doji. Doesn't know what it wants to do. No one wants to make a decision. All right, here we go. Heading back up, pushing up. All right, let's see if we got enough gas from here. From the bottom was 52. Scorpion, get it. Let's go 65. We barely can get through 60. Barely getting through 60. Let's consolidate here and break on up, get an all-time high. Only so I can get a couple points. Let's give it up at 60. Wow, look at that. It's pulling all back again. 2 points, pulling back. All right, making another push up. 65, 60, 61. Nope, gassing out again. Wicking. Top wick, top wick. There we go. Let's push. Let's go. Build, let's go. Let's go. Seek and destroy, shall we? Let's build and destroy. No, what are we doing? What are they saying? What did they say up north? They say build and destroy. Building. I don't know, man. What's something my boy KZL used to say? I haven't seen that dude in years. I believe all my old friends are probably dead. I don't know where nobody's at no more. Whatever. So we're at 65, 62, 65, 62. Let's go. Heat maps building a little bit. Oh, running out of gas. 65, 62, building a little bit. Consolidate. See if we can push up above it. 65, 61. All right, falling back. I think I recall. No, I said I would might get out of 65, 60 earlier. Then I changed my mind and said, nope, I'm a hold. This is going for this high. And look at that. Not, nope, didn't work. Gassing out. We look at this. Let's zoom in. Look at this. Same place. We keep gassing out. We got slightly above it, but we're not breaking above it. We're not getting above 65, 62 right now, it seems. Maybe we can build up. Right. I gotta go charge something up. Yeah. Giving up the gas again. Gee Louise. Maybe we'll get a bounce. All right. I'll be back. I'm gonna let y'all listen to Options Millionaire.
The first big rate cut is and possibly the first 50 basis points in a while, which will be very interesting for the market. That's why the Twitch ban happened. What? Bottom wick. All buying, put selling so far. I've had significantly much more peace trading my personal account without limits than trading TPT. 2 trades this week. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, with TPT, admittedly, you've gotta be very steady with your buffer creation until you start turning on the wrist. If you turn the heat up too early, that trailing drawdown is going to slap your PP. So you got to really turn it up tight, and then when you finally get the buffer, you can start to unleash the purse strings a little bit. But that trailing drawdown is the one thing that keeps me from making it the top prop in my field of view. Right now, Top Step is a leader. My win rate on Top Step is much higher on simply because I don't really have to worry about a lot of stuff. So I can plus I have a big enough buffer on Top Step where I could
leave a trade on and to let it absorb a little bit of a loss with as long as it maintains my risk tolerance and my thesis and let the trade play out. These are my June stats for my Top Step funded accounts right now. Not June, September. Apologize. Simply because I just wait. I just wait. I put the trade on. Of course, I'm only longing, by the way, which that's a big part of it. I'm not shorting. I'm just longing. I play whatever wicks. I set the trade on, take my hands off, and I just let it do its thing. And it's been working exceptionally well. So if you don't like the trailing drawdown, Top Step is the best out there. If you like the daily payouts, take Profit Traders, the best out there. So still going 975. Nice little higher price action here. Gun talk. Yeah. If that's the reason, then good. I'm glad they banned me. Are they going to send it with no real dip today? We had the dip. That was the catching people longing at the top dip, and they dumped it all the way to 910, and now they're bouncing it back up. And probably now they're going to catch the people trying to short, and they're going to rocket this thing to the stratosphere. I saw last night Top One Future started a new program last night for instant sim funded account 150. I don't. I don't like trying out new. I don't want to be the one to try out new firms. I'll let someone else jump on that grenade, and then I will if they're a value add to me, I'll do it. The reason why I added Take Profit Trader is because I wanted to test out their daily payout structure, and it worked out beautifully. So that's why I'm only trading two props right now. What do I make of yesterday's dip on the market? Let's go take a look. Very much too fast. We had a very bullish move for about 48 hours straight, if not longer. 3 days in a row, it just rocketed. We had a PPI. This was more of a blow off top. This move right here is a blow off top. When you get these kind of aggressive green moves after you have already a very strong green trend, this is a typical move. So they're just undoing a lot of that liquidity, regathering, and then now we just bounce back up, and it's been on an uptrend ever since. Very small uptrend, but an uptrend regardless. Do I still have Top Step? I do. I do. Trump's talking right now. Yeah. Right now we have 888 million calls, 236 million sold puts. Do I use Trace? I do use Trace. Yeah, Trace is fantastic. Can you only trade futures? Yes, you can. You can only trade futures on props. Oh, my apologies. Looks like Discord finally fixed the streaming problem, so that seems to be okay. Another bottom wick. We have two bottom wicks in a row in the 1 minute. The 5 minute is showing another bottom wick here. I would likely look for another 24,000 retest. Just use your code to sub to Mugmap. What add-ons do you recommend? Nice, appreciate it, buddy. Um, The add-ons is the MBO package, and then after that, go into your settings and add the stops and icebergs indicator. That's the one I use. I don't have any other indicators besides that. I've tested out a bunch. I think most likely most of them are distractions, except the stops and iceberg indicator. It's fantastic. But to me, just the bookmap structure itself is the tool that really shines. Still going green. Coming up. Here's 24,000 retesting. It's going, baby. Go looking for 24,000. We have now 1.3 billion in calls. They are absolutely smoking the calls right here. And what's going to happen? They're going to come up to 24,000. People are going to try to short it, so they're going to put a big old green cucumber right through 24,000. Might even get to 2440 or so before they actually do something with it. 24,000, baby. I had one red candle yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. See if they could do it on this push right here. See if they could do it. Get that 24,000. Everyone's going to try to get into these short positions here. They're going to put a little pressure, and it's going to go blip right through it. 978 or so. Chilling. So by the stats alone, if you have a profit rate of 12%, you earn 10,000 on 100K account. So that means you have 90K. Weird how they expect such a low rate. Unless I'm looking at it wrong. Not sure what you mean. Profit rate of 12%. Feel an OMG candle coming? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Tremendous amount of call buying. 1.3 billion in calls. 335 million in sold puts. Right here. So they're just kind of oscillating into this 970, 980 move. Or is this the candle? Well, just use the three C's for both entry and exit. Do we have a high volume top wick here? No. We have a slight little top tick here into this 980 area with no volume, and we're just kind of chilling. And what's going to happen? People are going to try to short this move, not understanding the whole concept of this price structure, or the fact that we've got almost 2 billion of positive delta just rolling into the books right here. So increasing volume and smaller candle sizes. Yeah. Another 20-point top wick right here, 965. This juice slide, I'm going to chill. That's probably the best. Just chill a little bit. Go look at ES. ES is flying, baby. Flying. 65, 63, right there. Beautiful. NASDAQ, small top tick. The YM show. Yeah. It's putting all liquidity up at 65.80. All we got to do is just get that move. We got to get a little Momo to start doing the old blasteroni with cheese. But can they do it is the question. First, we'll try to grab the 24,996 area, 20 or 24 or 23,996. Obviously, that's the morning high. ES is putting on 65.80, which is a 7-point move up from here on ES. See what we can do. See what we can do, and there we go. Let's get 24,000. What's the name of the book that changed your thinking? Complete Guide to Volume Price Analysis. Yep, I did an interview. Yeah, thanks, Dilla. Yeah, so you can get it anywhere. I think you can get it on Amazon for a couple of bucks. I did do an interview with her, which was fantastic. I need to do an update on one too. But yeah, can you expound on the three C's? Yep, the three C's on my system are volume, wick, and then price action. Bullish price action if you're looking at bounce. Bearish price action if you're looking at rejection. Mainly what I'm looking for if you're looking for a bounce is for the price action to clear higher than the prior candle's close. So the first two C's are very technical. The third C is more of an art form. That's where the nuance comes in. That's where experience comes in. That's the one you really need to determine. That's the subjective one. The better you are at identifying the third C, the more consistent you're going to be. Still going.
All right, so still running up. I left when we came back. Let's see. Oh man, we are off the charts. I don't even see it. Oh, here it is. All right, so we hit our 65.65 and still going. This is crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Stop on it.
All right, so new level. Let's go up on the higher time frame. Do 15 minute. Wow, that's crazy.
Your five.
What is that? 65.57. 65.77. 65.77.25.
I'm going to as we come through 24,000.
65.
The top.
77. 25. All right.
Especially with CPI thing, man. All of my system incentives, my system, and spend face CPI is like a bit.
All right. So we adjusted our fib now. That's the high. That was a crazy move up.
20 there, take your hand, see if you can make this.
See, we looking like we don't have any positions open right now. And as far as the ES goes, see what do we get on that transaction?
That's right.
We settled at 90. All right, so we got 40 off of that. But we did this one. This was the ES 3 points, 33. All right. The key is to try. The key is to try to stay green. We settled out. So let's go back and see where we at. Trade. That's wild right there. Moving on up. What was that? 65, 79. Tom Lee is somewhere like, yes, I told you. Tom Lee said 7,000. 67.
Sounds too good to be true. Yes. For the cash.
Let's go back, look at the 5 minute.
Hard not to trust this thing, man. Not to trust this.
Volume's light. Ah, so are we gonna short from here? I don't know what we're gonna do, bro. 65, 77, 20. I don't know.
Those starting off proper. I would say so. Yeah. Because you also that freezing top right there, that thing you could pull down the phone. Fantastic. That's how I have 95% right. Which obviously it's not. I'll tell you, it's not. It's great.
All right, looks like we're coming back up.
Sits in this past. That I attribute the fact, obviously, that we see six quarters. The fact that I've completely stopped only mind him. That's it. So, yeah, let's be a bad. Nice count.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna build up now above 65, 70. Let's see where we at. Yep, 65, 70. 65, 71. All right, let's go over here and look at NASDAQ and NASDAQ NQ. See what we got.
Biotech story. Man.
Fast money over here.
Wow. Thankfully, it's by fire, that was my destruction. That was my fallen break.
Oh, look at that. Building the bull flag still going up. So before I always see exactly where we at. Back here, what was this? This level right here was 23, 24. 24. Okay, so I see what we're doing. You're heading for that 24.69. All right, all right, all right. All right, so it looks like we're trying to make an all-time high. Heading back to 24. Okay.
Right to the top of the get right there. That makes one back. I don't know where to go from here. That was one good solid match. 4,000. I think we talked pretty well. I'm gonna kind of shoot here for a second. Obviously, I'm still not shooting, so that doesn't mean you should. Do. I'm not sure. Taking that no trade day. Bring things intact.
23. I'm doing my fib now, readjusting my fib for NQ. 23,991.
3 point thing. Off of free. To no respect or just protect these. Space with slide.
All right, and the low. What is the low?
So when I first started training, what got me to find my podcast about this out in truncated verbs, thing, podcast but uh, got me into trading because I saw a random post about trading biotechs. Some guy made like some crazy high percentage return, which was probably crap anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I put every money I had down my head in biotech and the infants in phase three clinical trial works. Then I got
Low 23,845. 23,845.
so a couple of months. Then third account, but it was just a dollar and that plus that's ended up being 3 grand into a phase three clinical trial. It's mostly been cancer, like your cancer, and look up at 5 or so with a work on my phone from yeah, they work. I always get that, but I need that thing so long. Take down. See,
All right, so I got my fibs drawn out now. And let's slide this over here. All right, so we're sitting at the 70, 76 right now. This is from the bottom, and this is the CPI, and that's 23,991. That's the top. So 23,961. Definitely gonna probably be trying to push up and go and get that again. So what am I gonna do? 23,665, 23,665. I could go for another green. Let's go for it.
sure.
All right, so we're gonna go 75 and go up to that 91 again. Ready? Let's go. All right, 975. And we're gonna go up to 91. We'll do 84. No, 10 points, 85. We got 23,975, so we need to get 23,985. So here we go. We'll sell that 10 points.
First loss was the biggest one.
All right, so we're gonna try and get this 10 points right here. So we're in at 23,975, and we'll get out at 23,985. 10 points.
She's 1%, which is based on facing the trap. That's there's difference.
Oh, look at that. See that? See that? I'm telling you, you never know. You give up the gas. Look at that. See now, if I'd have went down here, maybe I wouldn't have jumped in there. You see what I'm saying? Hard, the time frames matter, but it's all good. I was on the 5 minute. See, in the 1 minute, we're down here. Look at that. Now what's happening? So, all right, we're looking to get here. Oh, that's crazy. Just like that. My patience is not right today. I'll see if this one plays out, and that'll be it. I'm not gonna do nothing else. I mean, it's going all the way down to 23. What is it gonna go? Seeking it out. Looks like we get right back here.
Not sure, but you gotta get that all. Yeah. So we had a very painful volley there at the 9-10 market. 5 Ks. We had a bunch of pockets. 5 minutes. Let's be clear that 939 40 range. That's your indication to start. Not already in. So remember the whole thesis here I'm trying to do is buy into the bounces, the right side of the beam. So I need to show that I'm not going to get franked. That candle there, 945, is a very suspicious candle. If you remember this 945 candle, which if you don't go back to the Jim charts, this candle formed and then they dumped quickly to the 910 market against the bottom. Whenever I see that good shakeout candle, that makes me fun to think what these move. That's the match here. So whenever you see that, that's the ones that third seeds who could be familiar with price action to come. So go back, look at that 945 candle. They dumped it quickly. Instantly bottom weight. That's the point. That's my indication sort of positions. If you're looking for a short, it's going to be the other way around, which means they fly higher. They were to crash that 946 candle. That's what they're going to go up. In fact, they don't just get quickly when they move up. That needs to be bottom, I think, especially with volume indication. And everything over 930, 940, boom, you're long. Then after that, it just matters. All right, well, I know it's going to be for out. After they make that bounce, that's what we did. Is there a way to make trade? We make a twist when I make a trade. I'm sure there is. I don't trade off. I'll trade you some. I'm not sure. Can I see your movement for a sec? Yeah. See my future. When you trade your cross off of, I'll talk about like my actual execution. Top step, like top step next, which I gotta say is fantastic. On TPT, I use Squad Tower in trade on which I absolutely true. There's something about trading I don't trade well often, even if it's just like psychology. Looking at it, I don't trade well ever. One tower is fantastic. Upside down is fantastic. And I've realized that I find that there's something about trading me that just I don't manage it well. So I literally turned out to stop. And I take out every day's problems. I've got close to record a few times. I don't even.
All right, so we're looking to go back up here to this how to test, retest. Our entry was not the best. We're at 23, 975. You see we're here at 958. We're down 34. Should have been more patient. We weren't. Again, that's twice today. I mean, the first one worked out, but we'll just see what happens with this. Okay.
Sometime here, got my conflict set to 5 I've got the chart that you're looking at here set to 1 and I'm watching people see lots of them cans here. And it's incredible how different lines you can get the lines line get way around. Completely different centers.
Back up. Ticks pushing back up. We're up here though. Little flag.
They're tremor. They have it's a model. But it's valid. And after that, it's right for this
For today, I'm sitting in sophomore social studies, watching it on the classroom TV, and they brought us all into the cafeteria. And as we got into the cafeteria, I saw the plane hit the second tower. It's crazy stuff. Literally same class and went to lunch. Were you in my grade? Were you in my school? Crazy. Were you on TDY? Nice. Same, I remember barely 1 years old napping on my dad's chair. My gosh, I forget some of y'all are so young. I was in first grade and I had no clue what was going on. Yeah, you just wanted your snack pack, your juice box. Why can't you give me a snack pack? I'll give you a snack pack. As a grad, watch the movie in years. I need to watch that movie. I'm not from the U.S. What do you make of the Charlie assassination? Y'all are tearing yourselves apart from the inside out. I have a lot of thought. If you want to know what I'm thinking, go to my Twitter channel. Other than that, I'm not going to talk about it here. I use Twitter for the stuff I want to say, but I don't say in the Discord. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about it. This is going to make me mad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the line. Yeah, I'm doing. little bit of red here. So Kennedy's trend line is working out a little bit right here. Beautiful. I wanted to sell a PCS today, but I fear I missed the move. Hoping for a small retracement entry point. I don't know. I don't know, man. Little high volume bottom wick on that move on that little bitty red candle. Let's see if they can sling it. I don't like the guy, but anyone being happy, but yeah, yep, I definitely agree with that. There we go. All right, where's Ethan at? Ethan asked this question or asked a question earlier, and I made a comment, and I want to compound on that. What's up, Ethan? All right. So this candle we saw right here was what we just saw in this candle. Quick candle down, instant bottom wick to shake out the mood, shake out positions. So these candles right here, you cannot chase. If you're a trader who is a reactive trader, which most retail traders are, but as they're learning, these candles are what gets you to short the lows and buy the highs. The aggravation candles that cause destruction, those are the candles. Those are the shakeout candles. The ones that they get you to set the hook. So you got to be careful with those things. That candle there got everyone short, right there off the trend line. Very convenient spot to short it. People try to chase that little short position, and they managed to short the exact bottom at 23,951, and now they're about to press back up. They're going to punish those who got into the short positions. So they take out this trend line, I would look for 24. Although I say that lightly because there's no structure in trend lines. I don't want to be punished. No. You don't mention the POC often anymore, do I? I still use it, yeah. I just don't use the volume profile much during my actual trading session. I use it every day in my pre-planning before the session starts, before the week starts. I use that to set all my levels, but I don't monitor it during the session, so that's why. There we go. There's 967 going to 970. Once they close over 970, I would probably look for 24 again. I guess that long A45 was a trap after all. Best move I didn't take. There you go. How the calls and puts looking? 1.8 billion calls, 36 million puts. This is what I would describe as aggressively bullish. So don't short. I'm not interested in doing any shorting, dude. I am not interested in doing any shorting. Only longing. Whatever under PCS. Nice. Go for the day, Met. Payout approved. This is an awesome day. Nice, Damien. Well done. All right, you see how we're climbing up here? Now we're going for 24,000. Likely. Not to mention we have 2 billion in calls now. They're still piling into calls. On 9/11, I was working at a power plant. They locked us inside till 8 p.m. The first time I ever saw a machine gun. The SWAT team was stationed at the gates. Interesting. I remember my grandfather at the time. He was still working in New York at LaGuardia Airport, United States Postal Service sorting station. That's what he did for 37 years. Post office in New York City. So I was wondering, Was he crazy? Because I don't know. I was in high school. I don't know what was going on with it. When they nuke in New York, I don't know. So I was freaking out about him.
All right, that's two that hit today, and let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna short back down. I could. It's dropping so fast, so I think I'm just gonna buy the dips. Look at that. 985, pushing again. Let's see. Go to the. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna go up to 24. See if we can get 24 off of this, just to catch the rest of this move. Let's see, stop right there. Small move, but important move. Six. Need four more points. Heading up that way. Volume's increasing slightly. Here we go. Getting close. Two more points. Two more points. One. Nope. Fill up gas. Let's see. That candle is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Damn. Two for two. All right. So I'm not going to short yet. Look at that. Still going. Remember, let's go to the monthly. Four-hour. All right, you see back here we got as high as 24,069. That was the high. So it's still something to go. So we could go and hit this one more time and go up to that 69. Let's look and see though before we do that. 24,069. We got volume here. Hmm. 2430. What is this? This is 2441. We got a 2441 right there. All right, let's go. Let's get it. All right, we long again. And this time we're gonna go for this high right here, 2441. We're at 2406. We do 20 points, 2426. 2430. We'll settle on that one. Short right there.
Still going.
All right, we'll see how it goes. I'm glad I got her that MES though earlier.
Tell me what
And this could be the pullback. And if this is the pullback, then hey, yeah. But let's go back down and see what we're looking like on the ticks. Okay, here we go.
does that. You should find it.
Start in at 2406, building up.
24,000. Not going to speak for that. You can have a free season. You have a topic. People want to fire things. Jackets. Sorting this. You know, it should be without the pressure. They're going to get what we do. So we've already had two swing back for leave them for turn rate.
All right, so again, we're waiting on 24, 24, 26, I think. That's my order. Well, 2430 right here. So let's see if we can go get it. Following the trend today. Probably won't be doing no shorts. No small bites.
Stops, baby. Here you go. It's what's that simple hit behind it.
All right, so they're eating it up. Building.
2.7 billion calls.
All right, 13, 18, we need 8. What do we say? We're getting 2420. Or 2430, I think. I don't forget what I said I was going to do. What is that? 2430, yeah. All right.
Time makes money, baby.
All right, 2413. Pull back a little bit.
Yeah, man, almost been a very dude. Did you make money? Or you read home today? Like you're done better than I would understand.
All right, 15, 16, moving up.
Very dumb. Great man. I don't know if the outside hurt me here. So at some point they're gonna smash this thing. But I don't know. That's okay. So from here, I don't know. I don't know. So when your stops out, Taylor is it'll be fun if they last they long enough. They just blasted the higher to now that they have that I don't know. So logging your gains, it's still for blast off with potential. You know, check yourself. That was not yeah, I hate that.
12, let's see, 13, sitting again. Let's try it again. We need 15 points. I think we're at 30. I'll cut my hair, yo.
Four zero four. Nice KW. You're probably right. I like that 2.5 liquid on Bookmap. There's nothing else above that, so I don't know. But 25.25 is nice. We'll see if we can grab that. Here's rinse and repeat for me. Buy the dip, step aside, watch shenanigans. I love it, Chris. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Not to mention, macro level's working out pretty well this week. Pretty well. Feeling the flow. Working it. How are we even doing this without NVIDIA? Um, that's a good question. The whole market's green though. Look at the X's. Look at the X's. The X's of the S&P are all bright green. I mean 1.3%, 1.4, 1.5, 1.2, 2.4, massively green. That's why. Because this is not just a tech-heavy day. This is a market-wide green day. Which means, for the love of Jesus, do not short until the appropriate time. Do I need to show you my top step stats again? What time frame do you calculate your macros? 90% of the time, my macros are driven from the 4 hour chart and the daily chart. Occasionally, I'll dip below the 60-minute if we have very tight price action. Ooh, red candle, where'd that come from? I don't like quick red candles. Y'all know me. Where'd that come from? I don't see anything news driven. I don't like quick red candles. So short. No, no. Don't short that candle. It has volume, but don't short the first one. If this is a short, wait for them to do the shenanigans. But don't short the first candle. You're gonna get slapped. Look, they've already bought up half that candle. I don't know where that came from, but I don't like it. Maybe a little profit taking. It wasn't that big of a candle. It's only 25 points, but still, he slaps. That's right. Okay. What do we have? We look. Why is Sonic texting me? Buy one, get one free foot long. Only in America, baby. Only in America. How can you be foot long? 1,000. I don't know what that is, Red Hot. No, Dan, no. Yeah. Frumple's in on the action now. Several people are typing. Yeah. Second entry was pretty much where my first entry was. This will be it for me today. Nice Twizzy. Lock it up. Lock it up. 12 minutes, I'm hitting the lost stop out on my top step and shutting down my brokers, and I'll be it for me today. That will be it for me today. On a Thursday, I will be streaming tomorrow. I accidentally hit the public stream button today, mainly because my mind's been a little bit discombobulated in the past 2 days. So yeah, you're welcome. I only ever watch you through YouTube, but it sounds like you got the chats going. Discord. I do stream with Discord, yes. So every time you hear me talking to a chat, it's either you all or a Discord chat. My peeps are in Discord though. I know it's terrible for you, but there are not many things in this world than a great chili dog with sauce, mustard, onions, cheese, and a warm soft bun. Dude, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
All right. So OM is talking.
I thought a lot less fresh this week. Not trouble. But you look nice, man. It's from Lizzie. $600 more, $600 more. Please help me. Oh, we were green for a second. We were green for a moment, for a brief moment. We were for a brief moment.
Looks like this guy here, he got in at the same time I did, so he's spazzing out.
What's the song? La 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 la. What's the name of that song? Who knows that song? La 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 la. Whenever I'm in a train, sometimes weird songs pop in my head. I don't know the name. Who's got that name? La 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 la. No, what is that song name? Nobody knows that song name.
That's crazy. Me and this Patrick Weiland guy are in the same trade. And his short is 24.30. Same as mine. I must be on the right track. I'm gonna do a faceless channel though. I'm not going live. I'm not gonna show my face. Can't do that. Pretty cool.
Mysterious girl. Is that what it is? Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it. Just like
Pulling back down.
base and free food. AI
See.
creation.
Hold up. And this, I need to change this because this is the new high now, 24.20.
You can plan, customize,
24. Is that 24? Yeah, 24.20.
platforms ready for many, from passion projects.
All right, heading back the other way.
Everything is built in and ready to launch.
Maybe I should have shorted. Maybe.
Imagination takes. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Looks like I might have got in at the top. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I should have shorted that bitch. Listening to OM. OM don't short, he says.
I went how ridiculous. Three childhood friends, digital perfect grid.
All right, we heading down. Not what I like to see, but that's what's happening. When we get here, build up the gas and go back up. Let's look at the 5 minute and see where we're at. See, on the 5 minute, it's just wicking. Not so bad on the 5 minute when you look at it. But we're still down 59. And we're on the top end of this trade, mind you. And you got a lot of liquidity just going and grabbing it. There you go. Build it back up. Let's go. Give up the gas. Get the gas. Let's go. Big candle up. We need one more green for the day. One more green for the day, yo. I'm going to cut my hair. I'll let y'all leave y'all to it. Silence. Silence in the charts. Coming back up though. But I don't think we're gonna have enough gas. We'll probably get here, sputter out, then build up and then head that way. 24, 24:30, I believe I got 24:30. Stocks 5150. Stocks are crazy. Look at this. All this up and down, messing with your emotions. If you're an emotional trader. All right, that's trade number three for the day. 3 for 3 for me, and we are out. Now it's time to eat. I made me some eggs with some chorizos. Man, I made my eggs right. I put the chorizos in the pot, and then I let it warm up, and then I put an egg in there. And I do it like kind of like sunny side up. I flip it one time. Mm, cook it on low. All right, we heading up. Let's see, 24-28, 24-28. But we're done for the day. We're at 175. More than enough. More than enough. God's will, man. I'm gonna say it again. God's will. I get to where I can trade one or two, where I can trade the real Qs, NQ, and the real ES. And that would be um $1,700. $1,700 for the day. Making the money. 175 ain't bad though. I'm on the level I'm on, and we're still running 24-29. I think we're gonna get to 24-42 and 24-40. That was the original. That was the high from earlier, and then we'll probably hit back down. Maybe I'll short that. Let's go look. 24-40. Look at that. It's hitting at 24-40. 24-40. Bam. There it is. Woo! That's a hard time high right there. All right. I'm gonna short. Um, I think I'll just stay where I'm at. Yeah, today I could take that back down. Let's do it. Let's see. 24-42. All right. So we did a short. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Where are we gonna go to? We did 24-41. We'll get out at 24-30. Maybe 24-30. Or look at that. Building up. Should have stayed long. Here I go. We could do 24. I mean that right there is a power move. 24-30. We'll go right down to here. 24-20. Let's get out at 24-20. 24-23. Let's just we'll go there. First short of the day. It's crazy how bullish this is. All this is because they said they're gonna do rate cuts. Because the market data was bad. Um, Rate cuts are on the table now for sure. Employment was bad. So more than likely the Fed will be cutting rates. Then what's gonna happen is the market will start to crash. You know, after they Because then once it happens, it won't like be as exciting as kind of like having sex. Can't wait to get it. Once you get it, you're like, you know, could have watched a movie, ate a good meal. Sex when you're over 50. All right, heading back down. We want 2420, I think. What do I have on here? 2423. That's what I'm shooting for. We 2433. We need 10 more points. Let's go. That'd be a nice bounce, like right around here. That's why I chose that. 2432. Yeah, we'll get a bounce here. Continue. I wonder did my levels get respected over on that? Yes. Let's look and see. Out the park. Look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's change this to what is that coordinate? 65, 92. Oh, 65, 92, 425. That's the high. That's the same move right there. Look at that. It broke that trend. It went up and sought that out. I had cleaned up my charts earlier. I took some trends off 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, I removed some trends. But look, we're right back at it again on this trend. They broke it. Definitely heading up. It's crazy. And we're still above this one. We break below that 50. Fed median is this day right here. All this stuff is old. But I'll leave them on there in case something happens. Might fall back in a similar pattern or whatever. So again, 65.89 is where we're sitting. Above the 78. Yeah. All right, so we hit 28 and we bounce. We didn't get to where we wanted. I think we wanted 30. Wait, where am I at? 23. 23 is what I want. We bounced off at 28. So 4 points. 4 points short. Let's see if we curl around and get to if we can get it. All right, chat. There it is. See if we'll seek it out. Coming up. Nope, bounced again on 26. We need 23. We need another pull back down. 23 with 3 points short. Oh no, 7 points short. There's a lower high. A lot of liquidity out here. I feel like we should be able to grab that. All right, wick out, lower. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I gotta get ready to go. Secure your perimeter. Close the windows. More points. 4 more points. Bouncing. Getting close. No cigar. 200 on the day wouldn't be bad. So I could get out at, what was that? That was 95, 96, 30. I could close out at 30. No. All right, we're heading back up again. Let's see. Lower. Double top. All right, slightly lower. But it looks like we're building again. Crapola. It's 11:30. This is a Euro close coming up pretty soon. All right, one more shot down. Let's see if we can get it. Nope, definitely down. Just pulling back slightly, pulling back slightly. We're at all-time highs. Can you believe that in September? This market is crazy, for real. All right, yeah, this looks like the party's about to be over. Looks like they're trying to build right here, 23, 24.30. Instead of going below. Very interesting. Yeah, they're running back up. All right, I'm gonna leave my order in though, and we'll see what happens. I got to load up my truck. I got stuff to do today. But that was definitely a look higher low. So see, we're heading back up now. So I missed my opportunity down here. What did we come? We came 3 points away. Yeah, uh, 24, 26, huh? Close, but no cigar. All right, we're running back up. Let's see what we're running back up into. Not much, not too heavy up here, so it should fall back. Yeah. Oh, we're going to get this 41. Yeah, they're gonna eat all of that. All right, this time we'll probably head back down and get it. All right, so our short is not working our way right now. Heading back down. I mean, we got a, what is that? Yeah, we in the right direction. That was an equal high. We touched that twice. Running down. This should get it right here, I believe. This should get us. We should be able to get 23 on this one. I don't know. We got to get past that. 28 is holding. 28 is holding. All right, this one right here, 28, 26. What do we say, 23? Yeah, we need 23. 24. Where are we sitting? We're sitting at 23. 30, bitch. 30. Right, one below, one above. We'll be patient. That's something we haven't been doing all day. All right, let's see where we at. Not too many pulling in right here though. 425 still sitting. Looks like it's all right here. I might need to be smart and go to 425. It's 2 points. What difference does it make? I'm over 200 already. Oh, let's see. Let's be patient. Wait, this might be it. That was super low. Volume's getting lighter. One more push down. There it is. Yay, yay. Hey, stock's 5150. That worked out. All right, so this is what we did today. Let's recap right quick before we close out. On the on the NQ, our P&L for today is 210, but that's because why we're happy with that is because I'm doing something that you shouldn't do. Um, Trading one contract for the other. On our our P&L for today is negative 30. We're down 30 over here. I stayed away from that. Remember I covered a short. So, yeah. Now, because I like shorting on the ES, I might do another short over here. Let's see where we at. We got and then call it a day. All right, so we got as high as what is that? 65.94. 65.94 we got on the ES. It's midday. We could do a short and get this P&L back, and we could do one down to 65.30. All right, let's see. So we'll do see what we at 65.88 right now. So we do a short 65.88. You think you're gonna go back up? I don't know, man. I think they'll pull back, to be honest with you. Let me look at this on the 15 minute. I think it's time to pull back, midday pullback, you know? So we could short right here, 65.88, right? 65.88, 65.89. You could go short right there 'cause it's not much to get there. Go short there and take that down to the 61.8. All right, so here we go. Ready? Bam. I'm a glutton for punishment, and I'm gonna walk away. All right, we got our order in. It's working. 65.88.50. Filled. All right. So we are short again over on ES because we're psychos. And where are we doing again? We just said we were gonna go to 65.80. Only 8 points. What is that? 65.80. 65.88. We'll go here. 65.76. We'll buy it back there. 65.76. It's a lot right there. Put that in. That's 20 points. That's 10 points. 65.76. That'd be 10 points. We'll do that. All right. 65.88 to, so we're just trying to grab 10 points right quick, 12 points. All right. Volume is light over here though. Volume is light. NQ has all the volume. 65.78. Weakness below 65.87. All right, we're coming down. All right, so we'll leave it here at 65.76. See what happens. Stocks 51.50. Um, I'm gonna close off though. I'm not gonna stay live today. All right, peace. I'll talk to y'all about that later this evening, maybe. All right.